bum bum bum. Yellow. Oh. La di 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 dum. Hello everyone. Okay, we are going to start soon, in just a few minutes. Ba-dum bum bum bum. Hello, Brawny. Pum ba bum 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 bum. Just a little while longer. What? A little while longer. There we go. I can talk. Oh boy. Pam paradam param. Yeah, me too. It's going to be fun, as always. Oh boy. There's always something weird going on in qualifying. Well. Oh wait, you mean qualifying in real life, don't you? Oh, never mind. That's probably what you meant. Yeah. When is the race starting? Oh, or, well, rather the qualifying. Hello, Slavic Humor. There should be an H before the O also. At least as far as I know. Three PM. Don't worry, Slavic. We all had to start somewhere, I guess. 3 PM. That's going to be around 4 PM where I live. I think. I don't know. Well, if it's in that case, it will be 4 where I live, so that's going to be right about 1.5 hours from now. So I'm not sure if I'll end the stream. I'll be able to complete the stream by then, but anyway, let's jump into this. It's time we get this ship sailing, or train going, or whatever. Anywho, okay, so welcome back to F1 Challenge VB Career with Oliver Higgs, and I'm your host, Mephisto, all that stuff, yada yada. Anywho, let's move on to the next round of the 1973 season, which is the Dutch Grand Prix at Zandvoort. The 10th round of the season, if I'm not mistaken, and things should be cool. Hopefully we won't have any more engine blowouts like last stream. That that was quite hilarious. Yeah, okay, let's quickly take a look at the drivers' standings. We have Jackie Stewart leading the championship with Francois Sever and Carlos Reutemann sharing second. Third is Oliver Higgs. Fourth, Emerson Fittipaldi, position which he shares with Danny Holm. Fifth is Peter Revson, and sixth is Jody Scheckter. So those are the top 6 drivers. Let's move on to the constructors, where we have Tyrrell leading with Yardley McLaren in second, Lotus third, fourth are Brabham, Ferrari fifth, and sixth is shared between Hesketh and Marlboro Team Racing. Team BRM, sorry. So yeah, let's jump into this race and see what we can do today. Maybe blow up a few more engines. Hopefully not, though. We'll see. If I'm not mistaken, the Zandvoort circuit receives a bit of a facelift for 1973, or was it 1974? No, it was 1973. Okay, so we will be having a slightly different looking Zandvoort. Anywho, let's skip all the way to qualifying. It's still raining. That means we need some weather tires, more fuel. Let's go in here and get that, and just for safety's sake, let's put in the largest radiator possible. Hopefully that will help our engine from, keep cool and not go boom as someone crashes in the background. Anyway, let's quickly speed through a little bit of this qualifying, have some times on the board. After that we can go out as well and try and see what we can do in qualifying. Oh, game's going crazy. Yeehaw! Whoa. F1 Challenge VB, you so silly. Okay, let's see if we can get out of here. Oh, yeah, we're done. Nice. Oh! Keep on the track, Mephisto, keep on the track. Also, for some reason, there's no force feedback on this circuit, which is going to be quite fun. To have to completely rely on what I can see to control the car. It's still flat out. Too much speed. Let's keep that in mind for when we do our flying lap next lap. Okey-dokey. Easy does it. Through turn one. Ooh, car sliding a bit. Out of the chicane and into the second hairpin. Turn it. You dog of a car. Okay, much better through there. Okay. Even slower through there then. Whoa! Easy then. Yes, I do have wet tires on Brawny. I have no idea how much it rains in the Netherlands, but given that it's fairly close to the UK, who knows, it might be raining quite a lot. Oh, come on. The lack of force feedback is really freaking making it hard, making this really hard. Hello, Amazing Red. Oh, what the hell? Come on, turn in. Whoa. What the hell's wrong with this car all of a sudden? Oh, look at that. We can finally pit at Zandvoort. That's something new. Okay, let's give that one more try. Yeah, let's go out just one more time. Whoa. Apparently Howden Ganley is in the lead on pole, which is interesting. I think I just heard a car outside my window. Oh, easy car. A little bit of front right lockup coming into this right hander. But we're fine. At least that was a little bit more decent. Oh, what the hell? One final lap and then we'll jump into the race itself. My location is in the Netherlands at the Zandvoort circuit right now. You can go and tell that to D'Ambrosio. Okay. That was an improvement. That should put us into P10. I'm more than happy with that, so let's drive back to the pits now and speed through the rest of this qualifying session. Oh, come on. Oh. Righty. So let's speed through the rest of this. Yeah, we're dropping down the order a little bit, but that should be fine. Hello there, Jackie Oliver. How was your day? Whoa. Whoa. How did you end up there? Oh boy. This game is silly. You really cannot take this game too seriously. Okay, so we've dropped down to 18th. That's okay. Yeah, something like that. Boy, come on. La di 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 da. There we go. Okay, Bronny, see you later. Okie dokie, and let's go for the race, which looks to be a dry race. So let's switch back to soft compound. Fill up our fuel tank. Make sure we have plenty of fuel to complete the race. That should do it, and let's jump into it. Looks like we will be starting from 21st. That's fine though. Given the AI in this game, that's probably going to change really quickly. I like how every single garage is owned by Yardley. That's kind of interesting. Ooh, Peter Resson takes pole. That's good for him. Jack Hicks in second, Denny Holm third, fourth. Francois Sever, good qualifying for him. James Hunt starting fifth. Jackie Stewart right behind him in sixth. Emerson Fittipaldi, Peter Refson in eighth, ninth. Mike Hillwood, Carlos Pache 10th. Howden Galney 11th. 12th is Nani Galli. 13th, René Weissel. Von Opel 14th. 15th, Jean-Pierre Beltois. 16th, Jean-Pierre Jarrier. 17th, John Watson. 18th, Niki Lauda, some unknown dude. 19th, Carlos Reutemann. 20th, Carlos Regazzoni. 21st, Oliver Higgs. 22nd, Fulmer. 23rd, Jackie Oliver. 24th, Wilson Fittipaldi, significantly slower than his older brother. 25th, Gies van Lennep. 26th, Chris Amon. 27th, Graham Hill. 28th, Dan Perley. 29th, Andrea De Adamic. 30th, Jochen Mass. 31st, Mike Butler, and Jody Scheckter 32nd. So that is the lineup for this race. And hopefully it will go swimmingly for us. It's about time we win a race. Well, actually, for the time being, let's just hope that we can complete the race without the engine quitting on us halfway through it. And we will make it up into P16 as we come into turn 1. Trying to get around Jarrier there. Easily done. We're now just right behind Jean-Pierre Beltois. Ooh, he tries to block me as I try to go on the outside. Car getting completely out of shape. He seems to be a bit faster through the corners than me. That balances out though, as it seems that I'm significantly faster on the straights. Oop, Beltois goes off the track and I dive bomb both him and whoever was in front of him. That was kind of my mistake, I wasn't paying attention. And we have a yellow flag up ahead. Oop, someone's at the side of the road. That was Denny Holm. He's out of the race probably. Not sure why. Engine problem maybe. So it's very slow, so we move up into P11. As we come around to finish the first lap, we managed to gain quite a few positions in that opening lap. That's very pleasing. Let's see if we can gain a few more positions here on lap 2. Gaining positions is really not the thing that worries me the most here. The thing that worries me the most is whether or not the engine will be able to hold up until the end. Having a look at Mike Hillwood, but there was no way I could have gotten around him there, and then I forced him to do another pretty daring dive on there. I should probably stop doing that. That could cost me in the future, so I'll try and be a little bit more careful, a little bit more patient as we get around Nani Gully there for P8. Just 2 positions below the point. Doing very well here, despite that horrible qualifying. The AI seems to be very slow around here, not quite sure why. Oh! The back just breaks away there from me, but just about managed to catch it. Come on. Come on, little Ferrari, you can do it. Oop. Peter Repson goes off the track, and we catch up to this group of cars. They seem to be quite slow coming into that penultimate corner. Well, that's not really the penultimate. Anyway, we get around Peter Repson. Now we are on the gearbox of Jackie Stewart. Try to go on the inside there, and that's P6. Fittipaldi is very slow, and we get past him as well. That's P5. Next we have Francois Savin in front. It seems to be held up by the guy in front. Oh. Easy does it into the chicane. Okay, that's... Nope, it's not. Now it's P3. No, it's still P4. What the hell? Okay, anyway, we're P4 apparently. I thought we should have went up into P4. Now we're P3, okay. Just overtook James Hunt, looking for an opportunity to get around Peter Repson. Take it easy around here. Don't want to make things too... Oh. Getting really out of shape there. I was trying to say don't want to do anything risky. But I keep ending up in these really weird and dangerous situations anyway. Anyway, we're now up in P2. Chasing after the leader Jackie X with about 2 seconds up ahead, and there's a car at the side of the road as we come out of turn 1 and into the chicane for the 5th time. And in this race. 5 laps out of 25. Well, it's the 5th lap out of, again, coming out of that fast right hand kink. The back just breaks away just as you crest the hill. I saw an STP at the side of the road there on the left. I need to be a bit more careful coming out of the second chicane. That little hill is really making life difficult. Oh, a little bit too fast. But just about managed to keep it on track. Well, kind of. Come on. And that's P1. So we are now in the lead of the Dutch Grand Prix, which is really, really good. All we have to do now is hope that the engine doesn't decide to blow up anytime soon. Lap 6 out of 25. Tires screeching as we go for every single one of these corners, and I go wide and deep into this corner once again, and that's going to cost me. Here we see Jackie X and the Ferrari getting ahead of us, but should be able to overtake him again. Yes, we can. We're back into the lead of the race. That was really my fault. Once again, I wasn't really paying attention. I need to start slowing down for that right-hander a little bit earlier. Come on, get off the curbs. There we go. Ooh. The back nearly broke away from me there as I hammered the throttle. I don't really want to do that either. There we go, much better. Through the right-hander. Not so good through the left-hander. As we come through the penultimate corner now. And into the fast right kink, which is the final corner of the Zandvoort circuit here. And that's the end of lap 7. We're slowly building a gap on Jackie X, which is really, really good, obviously. A little bit of lock-up coming into the right-hander, but that's fine. Once again, tires screeching as we go through every single corner. paying at the track, not paying attention to the track. That leads me to go off. However, we now have a pretty decent gap on Jackie X. Nearly 5 seconds, so that shouldn't cause too much issues. Oh, well, Jackie X shouldn't cause too much issues for us. That's a pretty decent gap. Oh. The car getting out of shape again as we crest the hill coming out of the second hairpin. It's turning out to be a very bothersome corner. But oh well, we'll just have to deal with it. As we're so slowly approaching the halfway point of this race. Okay, I'm hearing some cars ahead, some engines ahead. We're probably approaching some, yep. We are approaching some back markers now. Oh. Easy there. Oh, come on, Mephisto. Keep focused. That looks like one of the shadows. I think it is. Not that it really matters. It's just a back marker, so we aren't racing them. Oh. And once again I leave braking very late, sorry, for that corner. And end up going really deep and off the circuit even. Engine still seems to be holding up. Oh, there's a car on the track. Not quite sure who they are, but I don't really care. It was a white car. It could have been either James Hunt or maybe even Graham Hill. I don't know. Oh, geez. I couldn't quite keep it stable that time. But that's fine. We lost about 5 seconds thanks to that, but luckily we had a pretty decent gap on Jackie X, so he wasn't able to catch up to us, although he did decrease the gap quite significantly. Oh, once again I forget to brake for that corner. I really need to try and focus more. Jackie X is once again right on my gearbox. Need to try and pull away from him again. shifted into third for the hairpin. That was dumb. Anyway, we are nearly halfway through this race now. Doing well for the time being. Engine still seems to be holding up quite nicely. And once again, I'm not paying attention. And that's a lost front wing. We will need to go into the pit and replace it. Which means we are going to lose quite a few positions. Oh well. Serves me right for not paying attention to the race. Okay, there we go. Okay, we only dropped down into 6th. That's not bad, all things considered. But at least we once again have a front wing, so that's good. Although my driving is still just as bad as always. Anyway, we've just started the second. We've just entered the second half of this race. Whoa! The car really does not like to go over that bump. Okay, there we go. That's what I'm supposed to do coming into that corner. Let's hope I can keep reminding myself that every time I approach that corner. So far it's been a mixed bag of whether or not I slowed down for that corner or not. I mean, I kind of got used to the old version of this track where you didn't need to slow down for that right-hander, so I guess I kind of have an excuse. Oh. I'll get used to it eventually. Wonder if we'll be able to get back into the lead. Who knows? We'll see. However, still my greatest concern is whether or not I'll be able to complete the race. But anyway, we've just overtook Peter Refson for 5th, and my engine just went. My engine just decided to give up. Yeah. I love this Ferrari. This is the best Ferrari ever made. No joke. I mean, I really cannot think of a Ferrari that's better than this. So, well, best Ferrari ever. Once again, T312B2. Well done, Enzo. Well done. You've managed to... Yeah, never mind. Let's just end this race. So, François wins the Dutch Grand Prix with Emerson Fittipaldi in second, James Hunt third, fourth, Ronnie Peterson fifth, Denny Holm, and Wilson Fittipaldi rounding off the top 6. In all, only 10 people managed to complete this race, and everyone else retired, including ourselves, with obviously an engine problem. Hello, Kiroshima. Well, that's that, I guess. Let's move on to the next race. But before we do that, let's take a quick look at the championship standings. Jackie Stewart is still leading with François Sevin in second, Emerson Fittipaldi third, fourth, Carlos Reutemann fifth, Oliver Higgs and Denny Holm sixth. So those are the drivers. Let's now move on to the constructors, where we have Tyrrell leading by quite a margin. Yardley McLaren second, third Team Lotus, fourth Brabham, fifth Ferrari, and sixth are Hesketh. So our next race is the German Grand Prix at the famous Nordschleife. But before we get into that, let's quickly exit out of the game and make sure we have the proper car shapes and liveries and all that. So let's do that really quickly. Number 11. Oh, number 11. There we go. Let's go quickly through that. Okay. Taking a little while to load. Don't quite understand why. Shouldn't take quite this long. I mean, I know I'm not running it off of an SSD, but still. It never took this long. Oh well. We'll just have to deal with it, I guess. Oh, come on already. There we go. Finally, something's happening. Really sorry about that. I don't know why that happened. Whoa, sorry. I just clicked off screen. Anyway, let's jump into this. And get a moving. So here's a question for you guys. Should I qualify for the German Grand Prix or just skip to the race? Qualifying would take about 15 minutes for just one single lap, but if you think you want to see that, I can do it. Just let me know. Let's put some fuel. Change this up a little bit. There we go. Who knows? It might work. Might help. So, what do you say? Quali or no quali? Okay. Well, obviously one lap. It's going to take quite a long time. Anyway, let's try and... It looks like you guys want to see me drive around for 15 minutes without anything significant happening, so let's do that. Well, actually even longer than 15 minutes, because one lap of this is around 9 seconds. 9 minutes, sorry. Low 9s, high 8s, so that's going to be at least around 15-17 minutes before we get to know where we are going to start the race from. Anyway, that was a pretty embarrassing start, but oh well. Well, if you want to admire the scenery at the Nordschleife, I would much rather suggest Project Cars 2 or Assetto Corsa Competizione, or just regular Assetto Corsa. That was bad. Front end taking off there as we crested that hill. There are actually quite a lot of really cool shots of cars taking off, reaching that crest, including one with Jackie Stewart's Tyrrell. It's quite impressive seeing that. Anyway, down through the fastest section and into decompression. Coming through there in real life, you'd feel a lot of G-forces. A lot of cars actually bottom out through there, just from the sudden change in direction. When you're going downhills and all of a sudden you're going downhills at a very high speed, and then suddenly you go up the hill and that's quite a lot of work on your suspension. Okay. Ooh. Okay, point. Hello, Ali. Well, obviously, even if it's your outlap, you're going really fast through that, through the Flugplatz. Okay, now going uphill once again. Getting really close to one of the most famous corners in motorsports. Oh, easy. And here it is, carousel. Very tricky corner, very easy to mess this one up. Just about managed to go for it really decently then. So can't really complain about that. Oh, shoot, that was bad. Now I lost my front wing. I'm going to have to do, and my rear wing. So I lost both my wings. This is bad. This is going to make lapping the circuit really difficult. Well, no downforce whatsoever in the car without those wings, so this is going to be fun. We're going back to the mid 60s, I guess. Oh, Mac wanting to break away from me there again. Whoa! I just leapt into the air. I had no control over the direction of the car coming over that hill. Oh, yeah, the lack of wings is really making it tough. Oh, I'm really having to fight it really hard now, just to keep it pointing in the correct direction. No. Oh. Oh. Come on. No. Nope. Every time I come over a hill, the car just wants to take off, making it very difficult to control. Like, for example, there I just went up into the air a bit. I'm not flexing, I'm trying to keep the car in one piece, which is very difficult, given that we have no downforce. I have no idea how I managed to keep the engine running there, but I somehow did. Apollo F312, yeah. Okay, so an entire lap without front or rear wings around the north line, but that's going to be go about as good as that this moment. Oh, shit. Come on. There we go. Easy does it. No. Ah. That's not good. Come on, get out of my way. Oh, shoot! Just went space shuttle status there for a few seconds. Oh boy. Oh, no! No! Oh, bollocks. Gotta turn right to go left. What is this, cars? Oh. No! Damn it! No, 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 no! Ooh, shit! The car is so sensitive under braking now without any downforce. Damn it. Easy with the brakes. Oh. Come on, Mephisto. Keep it on the road. There you go. Just about made it through there. Oh, stop it. There we go. Barely managed to keep it going in a straight line there. No. Back breaking away. And just as we came over that hill. This is freaking hard. Quick, someone contact Jimmy. He might be able to pull this one off, but not me. Yeah, I think Jimmy Broadbent would be just about crazy enough to do something like this and practice it until he could manage to put a decent lap around here with a completely useless car. Unfortunately, I'm nowhere near as skilled as him, so this is the best you're getting. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. We have banked corners around here, even if we don't. Yeesh. Ooh, fudge. Oh, damn it. Already 5.5 minutes and we've not even reached the carousel. This is good. This is going to be a terrible lap. Oh boy. this is going to be pole. I don't think that's going to happen. Just about managed to get it out of the carousel without it swapping ends on me. Oh, easy car, easy car. Come on. Oh. The car does not like these off-camber corners without any wings. Shit. Oh man, I'm sweating bullets. That's where I lost my wings. Quite interesting how my wheels are still attached to the car. That's I don't know how they are put on the car, but obviously they used better stuff than what the wings were attached to the car with. Oh. No. Come on. I guess that works too. Can we make it in under 10 minutes? Who knows? I don't think so. But we'll see. Oh! Car taking into the air there. Having a little going Cessna status on us. Yeesh. Oh boy. Ooh, we managed to make it in under 10 minutes. That's impressive. Few tenths off. I'd say that's at least 1 minute off, but yeah. If there's anyone who could do this properly, that's probably Jimmy Broadbent. I'm pretty sure he would be able to somehow drive around in a early 70s car without any wings and still qualify properly. But not me, that's not. I don't have anywhere near the skills he has. Prediction for the Austrian Grand Prix? I don't know. Hamilton will probably win. Probably, I don't know. Anyway, let's speed through the rest of this nonsense. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I really am not wearing any gloves. If Latifi does win, then I'm going to drink to that. So with that out of the way, let's go on to the race. And we actually managed to qualify in 23rd with that terrible lap time. So I'm not going to complain at all about that. Okie dokie, let's fuel her up. And let's get going. Eat a chili pepper. That's not an issue. I eat chili peppers every day, so that wouldn't really be an issue. Russell 26 points. You think he could both win and score the fastest lap? We'll see. Anyway, let's jump into this. 4 laps at the Nordschleife. Will Mephisto survive? Good question. Yeah, I wouldn't turn on formation lap in this game because the AI is really dumb when it comes to the formation lap. So even if I would be able to get around the circuit, the AI would probably not, and we would end up just having to restart the entire race anyway, so it wouldn't make sense to do that. Unfortunate, but that's how this game be. And that's true for the vanilla game as well. Turning on formation lap is not a very good idea, even in the original game. Even less so in this mod, so sucks, but that's what we get, I guess, with something that's this old. I don't know. I don't care either way. I understand why it's been banned, but I wouldn't care if there still was tobacco advertising in Formula 1 or not. Okay. Easy. Made up a couple of positions. We're up to P14 now. It's almost 10 places in just one corner, or rather one short bit. P13. Yeah, the AI are really fast. Oh. Oh, easy there, buddy. touched the rear end of whoever that was and caused me to spin. And now we're back down in P23, 22, sorry. Yeah, I will try not to lose my wings. Oh. Okay, that shadow was really slow. And so are those two. Everyone is quite slow, actually. There we go. Into the compression. Whoa. Easy there, Peter Ruffson. Easy. You're going to take us both out. So, question of the day. Will the Ferrari manage to survive 4 laps at the Nordschleife? I'd say no. I think we'll reach at the most lap 3 and then the engine's going to go up in flames again. But that's just my prediction. Oh. Come on. Okay, that's one guy down, and that's another guy down. So we're back up into P15. We have James Hunt just in front of us, whoever that is. I don't think I ever heard of him. Must be a fictional character. In all honesty. Oh shit! Sorry about that. Oh. There's someone on fire. And I think I lost my front wing, and James Hunt lost his rear wing, unfortunately. Bollocks. Come on. Now I really need to get to the pit. Because I don't have a front wing anymore. At least I still have my rear wing, so that's okay. We're back up in P16 now. Come on, what? Sorry about that, but we shouldn't be going that slow for that corner. Not a bit wide, but that's fine. P14. Oh. I hate that corner, I really do. Just about to overtake Fulmer here, hopefully. Why are you slowing down in fast corners? I don't get it, AI. One, and I am going to have to go into the pit, get a new front wing, because it's making life a little bit hard for me without it. Ooh, damn it. Oh no, I'm not sure. As I was saying, I've lost my front wing for the better part of the first lap, so it's not unbreakable. Yeah, another fictional character up ahead. There we go. What? Penalty for speeding in 1973? Are you freaking kidding me? There were no speed limits back then. What the hell are you on about, game? Yeah, exactly. This is the 70s. There should be no speed limits in the pits. Only on certain tracks, Dennis. It appears that this one is one of them. I mean, I was going quite quickly through the pit at Zandvoort and I didn't get any penalty there, so I have no idea why there's selective pit speed limits. That makes even less sense, to be honest. The only place where it makes sense to have selective pit speed limits it's at Monaco. But that's because Monaco is so freaking tight. And the pits are quite tight as well there, so it makes sense to have a different pit speed limit, but not back in the 70s. Ah well. If any of the modders is watching this at any point in the future, please get to it. Make sure that tracks prior to 1994, or more precisely prior to Monaco 1994, don't have speed limits. That's how it should be. Yeah, they didn't have any pit limiters. That's very true. That's why I'm not using the pit limiter function, even though it is mapped to my steering wheel. Now the problem with that is I need to find out what the speed limit is. So once I finish this lap and go in to serve my penalty, I won't get penalized again. I'm going to guess around 1660 kilometers per hour. So that's what I'm going to try and do. Whoa. That was a bit scary. Be patient. Trying to overtake for the carousel is not a good idea. Okay, that's P11. Slowly making our way up through the ranks, which is cool. Next would be Carlos Pache. Slow down. Luckily I didn't lose my front wing or my rear wing. A little bit too fast through there. just caught up to Carlos Pache, and we are about to overtake him. There we go, that's P10. And on to the longest ever straight ever. Okie dokie. Once we reach the pit area, I'm going to go in and serve the stop goal penalty, because, you know, have to do that. I have no idea how the hell I still have a car, to be honest. Actually, I do know. Amazing physics. And proper damage modeling. Or, you know, the exact opposite of that. Yay, I didn't get a penalty. I'm so happy. Okay, lap 3 out of 4. The engine is still holding up. Somehow, I have no idea how, but it is still holding up. Easy there. Ooh. That was interesting. Front of the car going all space shuttle like. And there's a group of cars up ahead. Just about to overtake them, maybe. Nope. Okay. That's Michinoda down. We have Mike Hellwood and one of the Lotuses. That's P11, and can we get around Peter Rivson as well? Yes, just about. And the engine is still holding up. Quite impressed. I think Enzo might have had enough of my verbal abuse, so he decided to finally give me a proper engine. Okay, that's P9 as we overtake Carlos Pache. Here on lap 3 out of 4. Engine still going strong. To my surprise. Oh. That was a little bit scary. And we are approaching Emerson Fittipaldi in the Lotus up ahead. And injured herself for a third time. Oh, sorry. There we go. Now, let's try to get around his brother. There we go. That's P7 now. Just one spot below the point. Francois Sevin would be next, but he's almost 20 seconds up ahead, so that's a lot of time to catch up. Well, there is enough time to catch him up, I'm pretty sure, given the length of this track. Question is, will the engine hold up? Oh! What the actual hell? Never mind, we're still somehow in this. If that would have been a real life incident, they probably wouldn't be racing anymore at this point, but oh well. Good thing this is just a game. I have no idea, Cass. I have absolutely no idea. Although I think I'm missing my front wing, but I'm not going to try to replace it anymore. I have no idea. What? Ooh, Niki Lauda is out of the race. Whoever that is. And we start lap 4 out of 4, and our engine is still holding up, which is really something. I would have expected it to go up in flames by this point, but somehow it's holding up on this absolutely beast of a track. If anything, this would be the track where should have died the quickest. But who knows? Maybe, as I said earlier, Enzo got tired of my verbal abuse and actually decided to give me a proper card this time around. Oh. Stop jinxing myself. Too late for that, mate. Already dead. Okay, we just caught up to a group of cars, which means we might be able to get some points here. Oh, how I love that sound. Oh. Rip zombie pigman. Niki Luda? Sure. I'll blame him. Okay, Bronny, bye-bye. Let's see the end of this race, shall we? Well, I'm only going to switch teams if you guys vote for a different team than Ferrari. Anyway, so Jackie Stewart wins the German Grand Prix with Carlos Reutemann in second, Danny Holm third, fourth, Francois Sevet, Andrea De Adamic fifth, and rounding off the top six is Jody Scheckter. Everyone up till P18 managed to complete the race, and everyone else retired. Us, we weren't so lucky, so yeah, whatever. Anyway, let's see the championship results then. So Jackie Stewart is still in the lead, obviously, with Francois Sevet now in second. Carlos Reutemann third, fourth is shared between Emerson Fittipaldi and Denny Holm. Fifth is Oliver Higgs, and sixth is Peter Revson. Fiat, Opel, what? I don't think those were manufactured in Formula 1, unfortunately. I would pick Opel though, not Fiat. Lada, that's the best. No, I should probably pick a Trabant. Anyway, let's take a look at the constructors. We have obviously Tyrrell leading the constructors with Yardley McLaren in second, third Lotus, fourth Brabham, fifth Ferrari, and sixth are Hesketh. No, I think a Trabant would be even better. Even better than a Lancia. At the very least, if something goes wrong, you could fix it easily. You really don't need a lot of tools to fix a Trabant. Well, Seat is made by Volkswagen, so it's not all that bad. It's not the worst thing you could drive. Anyway, our next race is the Austrian Grand Prix at the Österreichring. Saab, that's a good choice. They build pretty good airplanes, especially military ones. So, I think we'll do one more race and then we'll call it a day. So before we get into the Austrian Grand Prix, let's quickly exit out of the game and make sure we pick the proper liveries and car shapes and all that. Oh. Ooh. Old Volvos, those used to be really good. What? Okay. 12? They looked like bricks, but they were really, really good. The old Volvos. Really reliable. They were like tanks. Hello, Arthur. Well, whilst this is loading, I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. And it looks like the game's loaded. Really? That's probably the worst looking model of a woman ever. Look at that face. A face only a mother could love. Oh boy. Ooh, and just noticed our Ferrari looks a little bit different. This is the B3S. The front looks a bit funky. Anyway, let's jump into this. Oh. Okay. We've already seen all of that. Don't need to go through that. Get my headphones. I do want to hear what's happening. Oh, Suzuki. Okay, so let's go all the way to qualifying. Do not brake, just lift the pedal. We'll see. Put some fuel in the car, into the car. Change our gearing so we can reach fifth. No, a bit longer. There we go. Try to open up the radar intake. Hopefully that's going to help and speed up a little bit through this. Oh, sorry. Just bumped my microphone. Actually, I think I'm going to go with wet. No. Soft. Yeah. Let's go Inter. Maybe Inters are not a good idea. Maybe the Inters are not a good idea. The car does not want to go straight. Gee. Okay. Now I have no wings. Well, yeah, except it was called the Österreichring back then. Oh, come on, game. Really? Someone just typed in Steam something. I don't have time to take a look though. Okay, let's try to get back to the pits. Yep, it is raining. That's why I picked the inters. But apparently it's not enough, so I'm going to go for wets for the next outing. And it is raining in real life as well. Yeah, that's very true, Ali. Okay, let's try wet compounds. Maybe that will work. Who knows? Hello, Farhan. Yes, F1 is back. Oh. Coming in a little bit too hot into turn 3 there. Luckily this lap is not timed yet, so I can get away with that. Ooh, this looks like a really good place for a picnic. Oh, bollocks. Okay, Ali. Goodbye. Thanks for joining. Okay, doing a little teeny tiny bit better than last time. Hopefully I'll be able to put in a proper qualifying lap this time. We'll see about that, Cass. We'll see. Just a few more seconds. Oh, look at that. I think you were right. And I immediately mess it up. Going into turn 1. Get in there, Lewis. Get in there. Oh. 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 Toto, I don't think we're in Kansas anymore. No, I'm pretty sure we're somewhere in Austria. Is there a way to get back on the track? Yeah, exactly. What the hell was that black thing? I genuinely did not think that that is a solid object. I really did not think that was a solid object. Oh boy. Anyway, let's speed through the rest of this qualifying. Yeah. It was indeed sponsored by ESA. Oh, we're dropping through the ranks very quickly now. But that's fine. P10. Nah, I'm fine. Let's just get to the race. Ooh, P19. Really dropping quickly now. Was. Okie dokie. So that's P22. Fine, that's okay. Track is still wet, so I'm going to hold on to the wet compound. Let's fill up our gas tank with fuel now. 14 laps of fuel only? Okay, but looks like we'll be making a pit stop today. That should be fine. More than enough. Oh, Denny Holm is in pole. Nice. Well done to him. Oh. So are you guys looking forward to the release of the 2020 F1 game? I know I am. I can hardly wait to put my hands on it and play. And in fact, I am next Saturday. I'm not going to do F1 challenge. I'm going to do a first impressions stream on F1 2020. So look forward to that. And after that, I think I'm going to do a career in F1 2020, and where I'm going to alternate weekends. One weekend we'll do F1 challenge, and one weekend we'll do F1 2020. I think that's fair enough. Okay, 5 light. And we are off for this Austrian Grand Prix here. Funky little car. The rear end of that green car, Jody Schechter's car. Everyone is very slow coming through this right-hander. Not quite sure why. Alright, that's P20, P19. And we're now chasing down Diesel on Lennep. Going into turn 1. Whoa! Oh! Car parts are flying all over the place. That was Nani Gali in the middle of the road there. We now move up into P17. Ooh, making up a lot of positions on this straightaway. We're now P12. And we're right behind Carlos Pache. Just 1 second difference between us, and that gap is very quickly closing, coming down as I go really wide for turn 4 here. That's going to be costly. Right with Carlos Pache now. A little bit of love tap from behind. And that's P11. Doing fine. Lap 2 out of 19. And once again, the big question is, will the engine survive? Probably not. Given my recent luck, or well, my luck throughout most of this season. Man, the AI is really slow on this straightaway, and that was a crash. Let's see a replay of that. Oh, I actually managed to lose my front wing. Oh. There's thunder outside my window. Yeah, now I'm lighter. But I am going to go into the pits and replace my missing front wing, because this car is difficult to control through corners as it is, even with a wing, let alone without one. Oh. There we go. Good, 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 good. So we're now on lap 5 out of 19, or sorry, lap 3. Can't read numbers. We're down in P17. That's not all that bad. Jean-Pierre Beltois is out of the race, so that's P16. We just saw him at the side of the road there on the left, just as we came out of turn 2. We're quickly catching up to the cars in front, which is good. That's a good one. Imagine if they do that in real life. Whoa, it's raining like crazy outside. Sorry, just a second, I need to close my window. Okay. At least now it cannot rain inside the house. Where the hell did that rain come from? Huh. From Romania, Cass. I'm from Romania. Oh, bollocks. Okay, P10, lap 4 out of 19. That's now P9 and about to be P8. Okay, that was a little bit greedy of me. Just a little bit. Yeah, I nearly did. That's what I get for being greedy, I guess. those guys are going into the pit, so that's P7 for us. Just one place below the point. Up ahead us is Wilson Fittipaldi. Oh, damn it! Lose control of the car. That was terrible. But we're still in P7. Which is good. Well, even if I cut out the mistakes, there's no guarantee that the engine won't blow up. There's no guarantee that the engine will not blow up again gloriously, so. Hopefully the B3S has a better engine. Okay, we're now in P6. So we are in the point, which is quite nice. Next up is Wilson Fittipaldi. He's about 4 seconds ahead of us. So I think we should be able to catch him quite easily. Easy there for turn 4. Speed up and then slow down for turn. Oh, that was a bad idea, touching the side of the track there. Come on. And Peter Refson decided to crash into me. Yeah. And that's another trip to the pits. Unfortunately, this time we'll be in there for quite a while because replacing the rear wing takes a very, very long time. Too much downforce at the front. Too much downforce at the front, and you get that. A lot of spinning. Hello pit crew, missed me? Haven't been here in a while. Now for the next 45 seconds we'll just be waiting here. Pararam. Oh boy. So we're now in P17, and given that a lot of people are retired, we are actually in last place. So we need to try and concentrate and get back. Oh, with the rest. It kind of sucks that we lost 6th, but oh well. I should have went down to second through there. Oh well. What's done is done. Oh. Turn in, you dog. Oh, how I love that song. The sound, sorry. Huh. Haha. This has been happening for the past 7 or 8 races now, which is quite annoying. Actually, it's been happening since the Belgian Grand Prix, so for quite a while, which is really annoying, but I guess there's not much I can do about it. Anyway, let's check out the result. Danny Holm wins the Austrian Grand Prix with Jackie X in second. Third, Andrea Diadamic, Francois Seven fourth. Fifth, Ronnie Peterson, and rounding off the top 6 is Wilson Fittipaldi. 15 people managed to complete the race and everyone else retired, obviously. And well, that was it. Another fantastic race. Oh my. Enzo, you have to fucking do something about this fucking Ferrari, because I'm fucking losing my fucking patience with this stupid thing. Anywho, let's move on and take a quick look at the standings. Jackie Stewart is leading the championship with Francois Sevet in second, Danny Holm third, fourth is Carlos Reutemann, fifth Fittipaldi, and Higgs drops down to sixth. Moving on to the constructors, then we have Tyrrell leading by a pretty massive margin, with Yardley McLaren in second, third John Player Special Team Lotus, Brabham Motor Racing fourth, fifth are still Ferrari somehow, and Hesketh Racing are in sixth. So that was the Austrian Grand Prix once again. A very good result. By that I mean a very bad result, obviously. Once again, the engine went up in flames, just like it has been for the past 8 races, I think now. So, Yeah, hopefully we'll have better luck at Monza, but that's going to have to wait until next time, because I'm ending the stream right here and right now. It's been fun, but I do have other things to do as well, so yeah, that is it. Don't forget, next week I will be doing a first impressions live stream of F1 2020, so if you're interested, join me then. Anyway, thank you all for tuning in to this stream. It was really, it was quite fun. I enjoyed it. Hope you did as well. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, all that jazz. Check out the links in the description. There are links to a straw poll where you can vote for next season's team. There are also links to my social media accounts, all that, including my Discord channel. So yeah, check all of that out if you so please. If not, whatever. I cannot force you to do anything. But yeah, once again, this is the end. Thank you for joining me for this live stream, and I'll see you all next week for the first impressions live stream of F1 2020. But until then, I've been Mephisto, and I'm signing out. Bye bye.